Iraqi government forces expect to achieve a final victory over Islamic State in Mosul within just a few days. But experts warn a military victory alone is no guarantee to lasting peace in the region. As VOA's Latika Hope reports, they urge Baghdad to work on developing cooperation among various groups living in the region.
Residents of eastern Mosul are celebrating the religious holiday of Eid, free of Islamic State for the first time in 3 years.
We want to tell our relatives who are still on the western side that the security forces are coming to save you, so do not be afraid and do not hesitate in cooperating with them. God willing, you will get rid of Islamic State sooner and not later.
Government forces are making progress toward Mosul's historic center, the last section of the city still held by the militants. Columns of smoke rose above a section of the old city on Sunday. The battle is complicated because the old city is densely populated.
Thousands of families have been rescued up to this moment. The operation is in progress, but it requires very careful precautions when advancing in order to preserve the lives of civilians and troops.
But there are reports of casualties.
My daughters, they were under siege. An airstrike hit the house and I lost my daughters. I want to go back to my daughters. I want to go. Maybe they are alive.
Despite difficulties, Baghdad is confident of an imminent recapture of the city. Experts say defeating Islamic State militarily will not guarantee permanent peace in Mosul. It is important to ensure that the people governing and policing the city represent all major ethnic and sectarian groups of the region, says analyst Michael O'Hanlon.
Because in this kind of a broken society, people do not necessarily start to trust each other and work together just because some bad external force or bad internal force has been removed. You need to develop and work on those bonds of cooperation and gradually rebuild trust. It will not be instantaneous.
The fall of Mosul would mark the end of the Islamic State Caliphate in Iraq. The group also seems likely to lose its Syrian stronghold of Raqqa, but the militants will remain in control of large swaths of territory in both Iraq and Syria.